Sup dogs, welcome back. We're doing a Ziggs mid guide. So I don't have a mini map again, which sucks, but this is an older video. This is before he got nerfed. But only his E got nerfed, I think. So we're gonna have a good game here today. Ziggs is probably one of my best mids. Even though he got nerfed a little bit, he's still really strong. So yeah, this is a Ziggs mid guide. So let me talk about his abilities real fast. Here we go. So his short fuse, it's kind of like a sheen, but not really. It's a timed sheen, pretty much. So every 12 seconds, Ziggs' next basic attack deals bonus damage. 150% damage to his structures too, so it's really good to take out turrets and shit. I had a jungle Gragas, which was kind of weird, but it was fine. Let's talk about his Q, which is really awesome. It's probably one of the best poking tools in the game. Ziggs throws a bouncing bomb that deals 75 plus magic damage, whatever. There's also the satchel charge, which does, it's like a escape tool slash, it just throws it on the ground, it makes a little circle, and you can bounce people around. If you guys seen Ziggs, you can use it defensively or offensively. You can knock people into your Hexplosive minefield, which is his E. Those are proximity of mines that slow enemy champions, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then his ultimate Mega Inferno Bomb, which is an awesome ulti. It throws like a almost half global ulti, about the same range as a Lux. Yeah, so it's a half global ulti. It has a really long range, kind of like a Zerath now. But here we go. Let me turn on the volume a little bit. Oh no, I cannot. So here we go. So when you're gonna farm, you're gonna be using your Q first. Level up that Q. Try not to waste all your mana. But I'm going against a Lux. Remember your passive. It's really important. So I'm just gonna start throwing. I was getting used to the range at Ziggs, so I was kind of just learning how to throw my Q, because you can throw Qs over your minions and shit. It's not like a regular skill shot like an Ezreal where it can be blocked by minions. You can actually throw it over the minion if you can. So yeah, you want to try to do that. So watch how I'm laning. Whenever I get my passive, I'm going to try to proc it off on this Lux. So I'm going to throw my Q, I miss. But you got to just remember, you're a mid caster, your goal is to try. I got my passive now, I'm going to try hit her with my auto attack. So I throw my E down over there. She tries to poke me down. She doesn't have that much damage. I don't know what she started with. She started with a Dorn's Ring with some health pots, which is what you start off with in Ziggs. Talking super fast. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm trying to farm. Let me fast forward this a little bit. So right now I'm just poking around, trying to get all those last hits. That's pretty much all you want to do until you get to like level 4, where your Q starts doing even more damage. So you're going to see me, once I hit level 4, I'm going to start throwing my Q, but I'm poking down this Lux. I learned the range of his Q, so now every time Lux tries to come in for like a Q right here, or an auto attack, I will hit her with something. So I have the shitload of mana, so I'm throwing my Q. She's taking harassment up the anus, but it's fine. So, yeah, I got my passive now. Every time he lights up, he's got his passive. I got hit with a Q there, but it's fine. I hit her with my Q. It bounces. Remember that. You can also hit long range with it if you want. I don't know what's happening on the map right now, but this guy's almost dead. But this is probably the last game I'm not gonna have a mini map, because this is the last stacked up game I had. So I'm trying to kill this Lux right here. So I'm warding just in case I get caught by a jungler. I don't want to die. She throws her shield. She survives. I'm trying to zone her out right now. I have no mana, so I'm trying to farm with my auto attacks. But I'm also pushing lane a little bit so I can get the last hits and shit. But I got hit with her E, which was kind of noobish of me, but it's fine. I think she went B. Yeah, she's going B, so I'm going to start pushing lane before I go B. So I'm going to go B now. And then, yeah, Jungle Gragas dogs. Maybe I should make a guide for him, but it's pretty weird. Pretty funny, though. Here we go. So I'm back in lane. She's back in lane. I should have more damage than her, I think. Yeah, I got a Chalice of Harmony, which is good for mana regen. You want to get it as early as possible. She tried building one, but she didn't have as much gold as I did, because I was farming better. I think I've almost double her farm. So, yeah, pretty much I'm just farming. We're level 6 now. Level 6 on Ziggs is pretty awesome. So she's going to get slowed right here. I throw my auto attack with the proc. I throw my Q at her, and then boom, I'm still attacking. I was going to throw my satchel. I missed, though. She got her shield back, but it's fine. She's out of... I have my ulti. I forgot to use it. I was like, oh shit, I have my ulti. Where is she? I was like, where did she go? I didn't know she went over here, but pretty smart of her. She stayed out of range. I forgot that I had my ulti. I could have got a kill right there. But it's fine. I'm going to keep pushing lane. Here comes Lee Sin. He's going to try to defend this lane from me. But yeah, pretty much you got to just remember what you can do with Ziggs. I took some damage, but it's fine. I'm going to start poking him. So here we go. Throw your Q. If you miss, remember your W. So I'm going to throw my W, knock myself away. Remember your W is super important. It's really good to get away from people, and it's really good defensively. It's also good for offense. You can throw it on the ground, knock the enemy champ into like a minefield that you have set up already, and it can just slow him down, and you can land an easy Q off of that. It's really good harassment, really good defensive. That's why I like Ziggs. He's one of my favorite champions. But my stats with Ziggs is pretty damn good right now. I threw my bomb over her, which was very bad of me. But I'm level 7 now, so I don't really care. I'm pretty strong too, and I have my Chalice of Harmony, so I'm gonna keep getting mana back. The lower mana you are, the more mana regen you get, which is pretty awesome. So you always want to remember that getting the Chalice of Harmony, you can be a lot more free with your spells, and it's really good. And I'm starting to snowball here because I'm getting I have 60 farm. Actually, no, I'm not. But I almost get caught by the Q. Always remember to dodge skill shots. That makes a good mid from a bad mid. If you can dodge a lot of skill shots and take like no damage while harassing with your own spells, like I have full health, she's almost dead now, and I'm pretty much the same strength as her. She has what I have, but I'm still kicking her ass. See, I don't even have my boots, and I'm out damaging her. Here's my ulti. She almost dies from it. I get sad that I did not get that kill. But don't be discouraged, dogs. I have a really good game with Ziggs this game. Even though I have no kills right now, it's fine. So I'm gonna go B. I'm finally gonna get some items. I think I get a blasting wand, a health potion, and I still have my sight ward from earlier, but it's fine. So here we go. Go back to lane. So here we go. Start farming. Lux is in here, so I'm gonna keep farming. I missed this farm, I think, because I'm not. Yeah, no, never mind. I got it. But it's fine. Here we go. So bot lane starting to win, I think. I think that's my team. Yes. So I'm going to keep trying to poke down this Lux because she needs to die. She doesn't know how to dodge my skill shots. I think I have boots now. No, I do not have boots. I did not grab boots because I felt so confident in lane. And the jungler was ignoring me because I'm just... the mid is just too low and cannot fight me directly. But Ziggs is really good at zoning out people. Here comes Jungle Gragas. He did not do anything though. But Jungle Gragas is one of those jungles I don't really like because he's not that strong. Did that just pop up the second he came over there? That's really weird. But I throw my Q over there. Really sucks I don't have a mini-map, but it's fine. This is a Ziggs guide anyways. Junglers, you probably really... Oh no. Junglers, you probably really want that guide, the mini-map, because it shows you what you can do. But since I'm playing mid, it's really important to focus on the mid. So I'm just attacking. Lux can't really farm against me because I'm zoning him out. Every time he tries to come close, I'm just hitting him with a Q or an E. Whatever matters. It doesn't really... Just remember, if you can zone out your mid, you're gonna climb super far ahead. I have 81 farm to his 54. I'm starting to farm like a beast. Trying to get this last hits, as you can see. Auto attacks is really important. Also, your Q does huge damage, so always remember to farm with your Q if you can. Here we go. So I got my passive. I'm looking around. I noticed that she's going up, so I'm starting to go up here. I see her running up here. I'm looking up. Jungle Gragas is almost dead. I missed my ulti like a noob. But here comes everybody. So I'm gonna start. I see everybody over here. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna start throwing my shit at this Lux. Bingo. Throw my E on her. Throw my satchel. She's gonna die to my Q. Here comes the freaking Lee Sin. He's kind of low. I'm gonna throw my Q at him. Bingo. He's almost dead. If I can throw it over this, I can kill him. There we go. And I missed, which sucks. I almost got him, but it's fine. I got a kill from the Lux. I threw, like I said, you can use your satchel charge to knock her into the explosive minefield, which is really important. But my auto attack was not fast enough to get that. But yeah. I'm finally out of mana, so I'm going to go B, buy some new items. Hopefully I can buy something decent. I just got boots in a health pot because I did not have enough money to get what I really wanted, which is a needlessly large rod. You want to build Death Cap first if you can, after getting your Chalice of Harmony. So I'm coming down bot lane. I see everybody. I slowed everybody with my E. I'm starting to go in. Here we go. I throw my W to knock him back into the whatever champion was hitting over here. So we're pushing turret. This guy's almost dead, so I'm going to throw my ulti. Bingo, he dies. I'm tanking turret a little bit, but I go back in. I throw my E to kill some minions. I start attacking my damn stuff. Remember to use your passive. Ziggs passive. Every time you use a base, wait, does it? Is that what it does? Oh yeah, abilities reduce this cooldown by 4 seconds. So remember to throw down your abilities. It reduces the cooldown on your passive, which is really important if you want to do max damage. So I'm starting to kill the dragon. We got a huge gold lead. Actually, we only got 2k gold lead, but it's fine. Jungle Gragas actually ended up working this game, but I'm saying it like it's a bad thing. Gragas is a decent jungler. I mean, not really decent, but still, I'd rather have another jungler, but he did pretty good this game. So I think I got enough to buy what I wanted. Maybe. No, I did not. Oh yeah, I did. I got a needlessly large route, so I have some huge damage right now. Our turret just died, I think, but it's fine. Here we come. I'm starting to poke everybody with my Qs and shit. Remember to just damage as many people as you can. You can use your Hexplosive minefield to zone people out, so you can, if they want to go around it, they can, but they'll probably die to your Q. Remember to always throw your Q, because that shit bounces around and it's really important. But here we go. I'm starting to lane against these 3 guys. I think they're going back to their own lanes, but it's 3 against 1 right now. I can defend because I'm Ziggs. Remember to kill the minions. If you can kill the minions, you can win the game, and they'll start tanking turret instead of the minions tanking it. If you can clear out the minions, it's really important. You can defend one person can defend the turret against 4 people, especially early game, because once you take out those minions, the champions aren't strong enough to tank tower, especially at this point in the game. So I'm level 11 now. I'm pretty high level compared to everybody else. Like, this guy's only level 7. I'm like 3 levels ahead of him, or 4 levels ahead of him, which is crazy. But here comes Darius. Darius is awesome. We're all 5 mid. We're starting to kill this freaking turret. I'm not really worried because all 5 of us is here. I'm going to keep throwing my Qs and shit. So there we go. He ulties. I throw down my minefield. Here comes everybody. I think I throw my ulti. I only hit 1 person though. But I'm still in the fight. Here we go. I'm starting to fight. Throw my Q. I hit the Lux. It doesn't matter though. But here we go. We're hopefully going to get down this turret. That was a pretty weird team fight. I don't know what the hell happened there. But as long as we can get down this turret, it doesn't matter. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh shit, it's the fake monkey. Whatever. So I'll throw it on my minefield. He has to run around it. Here we go. Throw it on my Q. He dodged it. But like I said, once you get a feel for his Q, you become a great Ziggs player. If you can land your Qs reliably, it's really awesome. I have blue buff, so I'm starting to spam my abilities, which is what you want to really do. You want to push lane. You want to be a bully, especially when you have the advantage. Having blue buff on a champ like this that can clear waves instantly is really awesome. You can just poke people. You can just keep spamming your abilities. And once you get to this point in the game where you're fed and you have all the damage and you can just spam it like it's nothing, you can really carry games. And AP carries early game, like I said, or I never said it before, but if you're an AP carry, you get fed. You can end games pretty single-handedly. You can snowball so hard because of your burst damage that you can do, and it's really awesome. I would say ADCs are more for late game carry, and AP mids are more for early game carries. So if you can win your game, I kind of failed right there, which is kind of sad. You can knock yourself over walls with your satchel charge. So I ward this bush to see where they all are. I throw my Q in hopes of hitting him, but like I said, he's the tank. I'm not really worried about him right now. But here comes Darius. We're all pushing mid again. Hopefully we can get this turret down. So I'm ready to fucking push this turret, get a kill. I only have 5 kills right now. I did not know where I got that from. But our turret died. Here comes the freaking Thresh. He wants to die. So I throw all my shit on him. He got the Darius with the ulti. I'm in the back just poking down. I'm keeping my Qs up. Just do what you can. It doesn't matter. Here we go. Darius is pulling. Darius is tanking turret. I'm over here. We're grouping up at this point because we know we got the advantage. We can push down turrets if we want to, but I'm going to start going B or do something. I want to stay ahead, but I think I'm going to buy my death cap now. So I also upgraded my Athene's Holy Grail, which is awesome. You're going to see my full build in this game, which is really awesome. There's a few items that I would say to max out your damage on Ziggs, you want to get some few items. I would say death cap is a must. Athene's Unholy Grail, which is really awesome, especially early game. The Chalice especially, I mean. But Athene's Holy Grail is one of your endgame builds because of that. I throw my Hexplosive Minefield just to get the slow on everybody. Here comes everybody. We get ulted by Ziggs. I flash out with Barrier. So I'm throwing all my shit. I'm ready to come back into this fight. I get my passive on the Wukong. I throw my ulti so freaking far. That was like so bad, but it's fine. I accidentally clicked way too far because I was clicking on the minimap to try to throw it as fast as I could. But that was pretty bad of me. But still, I think I got another 2 kills from that, so it's fine. So I got my Magic Penetration Boots, which is Sorcerer's Shoes. I also got a Vision Ward and a Sight Ward. I want to keep killing things if I can. But here we go. We're starting to push. Oh, slow down, slow down. Here we go. So I throw my Q. This guy's about to die, but I don't know what's happening right now. But here we go. I throw my Satchel Charge there in hopes of doing stuff. That was pretty weird. Here we go. Darius lived with barely any health. Wukong's going to go chase him. But I want to kill this Lux if I can. But we kill this turret. I think Wukong did kill Darius, but it's fine. My friend, I was dual queuing with my friend Omsk, which is a guy you've probably seen in most of my other videos. But he's a really good... He made support, but he's also pretty decent at ADC and jungle. So I'm going to start... I thought I could throw my stuff over there, but it ended up getting caught. Remember, your stuff will blow up if you throw it on a wall, so it won't bounce over like I thought it would. But it's fine. You live and learn. My stats with Ziggs right now, I'm 4-1. I've won 4 games, lost 1. I'm 80%. Ziggs is probably one of my most confident mids. If I'm playing against a good person, I'll probably do pretty well with Ziggs because I'm pretty good at landing his skill shots and shit. But yeah, you gotta just remember his passive and shit like that. But I'm talking about his build some more. So I wanna explain. Getting a Lich Bane on Ziggs is really important because the skills with his passive, man, you can kill people with an auto attack after throwing your Q or something like that. It'll just do huge damage, and you'll see it late game. So I throw my E. Here comes everybody. We catch the Varus, which is pretty awesome. I want to stay out of range. You're still a carry. You don't have much defensive items, so you want to stay in the back, especially with the Ziggs. You're just gonna hurt people. So I throw my E over here. I'm looking. I could probably kill this guy with my ulti. He walked right into it, but he still died. He didn't die. We're taking damage on this turret, but hopefully we can start poking it down. Look how much damage his passive does to the turret, which is awesome. I throw it on my slow over here. I'm gonna start killing this guy. Hopefully I can kill him. There we go. I get a legendary. I ended up dying. I think that was my first death, but I'm still 10-1, which is awesome. Caitlyn with the Q, but the Lee Sin's shield is too strong. But it's pretty awesome. If he had enough mana, I think he could have ultied, but it's cool. I gotta go back to me, so let's wait for me a little bit. So here we go. Slow that down. Fast forward a little bit. There we go. I'm back. So I'm building towards I'm building towards Zhonya's Hourglass. Zhonya's is a really good defensive item. It gives you good ability power and some defensive armor. So it's really good against the team I'm versing right now. But let's slow it down a little bit. So I know they're in this bush over here. We have a ward, I think. Or no, I just know they're around this area. Here comes the Varus. He tries to attack me. My Q did not hit him. But he just ulted Darius alone. But Darius is going to start attacking him. He tanks turret. He gets the ulti. Here comes a fight on this guy. So he's fighting 2, but it's a Darius, guys. So remember, Lux hit 2 people with their ulti. But here comes my ulti. Lands on him. Gets the kill. And I was looking at this Wukong, which was a pretty good decoy by him. But here comes everybody. I think Lee Sin was going to come in, but not really, because it's Leona. I hit the Wukong with my Q right there, but it's fine. Let me slow down a little bit. So I got my passive. I'm gonna throw it at this turret before. Actually no, slow down too much. But I'm level 14. I'm pretty far ahead of these guys. I have 178 farm. I've been farming like a beast. I'm starting to carry this game pretty hard. Like I have more kills than everybody on my team combined, which is awesome. And yeah, we're having a really good game. This guy has mobility boots, I think. He was moving super fast. I did not expect it. Yeah, he does have mobility boots with home guards, which is really good. But like I said, farming with this guy, what you want to do really when you farm with Ziggs is throw your E out, make the minions slow, and they start grouping up together. And once they group up together, you can throw your Q and get the maximum amount of damage on all the minions as you can. Usually, if you're fed enough, you can start killing everybody. So I'll throw my explosive minefield right there so I can catch people. So I'm going to throw my Q right here. My auto attack will kill him because I have enough damage on my passive. But we're gonna start pushing this turret. We're all 4 here, so it doesn't matter. Here we go. Turret gone. Move on. I'm looking around. I'm gonna keep going. Dragon is up, but I'm gonna push mid. So here we go, pushing mid. Getting all that delicious farm. I'm almost 200, but like I said, it's kind of slow. I'm not the best. I'm not the best mid player. Like I said, I main jungle. I also main ADC and mid, but jungle is by far my strongest lane, or not lane, but my strongest role I can play. But I finally got my Zhonya's Hourglass, so the next item I'm gonna get is I think Lich Bane. And then after Lich Bane, you can either get a Guardian Angel, you can get more AP damage like Liandry's Torment if you want, because it'll scale off your E, and it'll just give you more damage overall because of the magic penetration. But I'm looking around. You can also get Void Staff, which is really good. Actually, I would suggest getting Void Staff over the... Let me fast forward that. So here we go. His ulti's gonna kill him. I'm looking. I throw my ulti right here. He flashed out of it, which is really smart of him. I throw my Q just to try to hopefully get some damage on him. But I'm not worried. I throw my Hexplosive Minefield because I know I can kill him. But I throw my Q. He hits me with his E, but my E is just so much stronger. Here comes Lee Sin on me. Lee Sin misses. Here we go. Throw my Q at him. I missed. But it's fine. I throw my Hexplosive Minefield, which did huge damage. Varus does huge damage too, which is kind of crazy. I did not expect him. He has 4 kills. But here comes the Wukong. He didn't do anything though, so I'm fine. He E's over to Q. I get hit by a bunch of shit. It's fine though. Let's fast forward a little bit. Go back to normal speed. Here we go. I'm starting to just take some damage. I have my passive up, so I'm gonna start throwing. Once I get my Sheen though, I'll become super powerful. I can start killing people with my abilities, which is crazy. There we go. My Q does so much damage to that guy. I'm staying in the back so I don't get caught. I want to make sure I stay alive to do the maximum amount of damage. Same thing with ADC. AP carry is just as important. Even though I have Zhonya's Hourglass, I don't want to have to use it, but I will use it if I have to. Like if a Lee Sin tries to come and get me from behind, which is what they usually try to do. But here you go. Lee Sin gets caught by Darius, but it's Lee Sin. He has super high mobility. It's 3 against 5 right here. Not a good engage on us, but we're staying out of the minion range. Boom, I dodged that. Almost got caught. It's fine. Here we go. Wukong came in with his ulti. Here comes everybody. I throw my ulti on everybody. I'm still kiting. I throw my W just in case. I knock myself back on accident. But Darius is going in. It's 5 against 3. We're still fighting. Doesn't matter. I'm throwing my damage as much as I can. Here comes Lee Sin. I'm looking around. I'm like, oh shit, stay out of the way. I'm running out of mana, by the way. So I'm like, oh no! I died. It's fine. We all died right here, which is very bad. We engaged too long for too far, but we ended up losing a turret. But here comes Jungle Krakus, and yeah, we ended up losing a turret. But they're all super low. It's cool though. I don't think they're gonna get this turret down. Actually, they got 2 turrets because of that big misplay by us. But here I come. I'm back in the fight. I'm level 15. I have 208 CS. I got my Sheen now. I have huge damage. It doesn't really matter. But here we go. Let's fast forward as fast as I can. Use your W to move around if you can afford to. Just throw your abilities and shit. Keep your farm up. Remember, it's super important. Here we go. Gonna keep farming. Here we go. A big team fight by me. So I throw my W to knock back everybody. Boom! I get my... I don't know what happened. I got ulted by Lee Sin. So I'm throwing my Q. It doesn't hit anybody. But it's cool. I have my passive going. But I'm staying out of range. I throw my ulti. It hits nobody. Actually, it hit Lee Sin. But here we go. I'm starting to throw my E's and Q's. My Q slows them down. I think I can get them with my passive. Boom! Passive does huge damage. I'm going to throw my Q out, I think. No. It's fine. I ended up getting a kill because of the Sheen passive. I don't know what's happening here, but here we go. I'm going to stay out of range. Remember, these guys are super good at closing gaps and stuff, so you want to stay out of their range as best as possible, especially when you have the disadvantage. But I'm trying to farm these. I'm trying to zone out these guys so they can't push as hard as they want. So I throw my W to get out of range, which was a good move by me. I flash just to get out of range, but here to go. I think I'm just gonna stay out of range, but I'm just gonna keep throwing my shit at them. Like I said, if they have to tank turret, they're not gonna start pushing the turrets. Lee Sin almost died right there, which was very lucky of him. But like I said, Ziggs is really good at defending turrets because of his huge damage AoE potential. But I'm going to start building my... I finish my Lich Bane. I heal up to full. I get my mana back. But I'm coming back in. I'm ready to fight. Here we go. I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to start farming again. But here comes Jungle Gragas. Going to look around, see what's happening at bot lane. I think we're pushed. No, we're not. I'm back at mid. Here we go. So here we go. We're doing really good right now. I don't know what top and bottom lane is doing, but I'm staying mid, keeping the team fights going. I have huge damage. I have my Lich Bane. The last item I need is whatever you really want. I'll really build towards whatever your enemy team is. You can get a Guardian Angel if you want, Void Staff if you want that huge damage potential. Ignore the magic resist or whatever. But yeah, it's a really good build for Ziggs, especially that Lich Bane. It just scales with his passive so well. It does huge damage. It's really unexpected too for Ziggs to do huge damage like that. But I was pretty fed this game. There we go. Everybody engages on the Varus, who got out of range. But here we go. He's getting ulted. Boom! He dies. Great. We're going on the Thresh now. Here comes Wukong with the ulti. Lee Sin got out of the team fight, but we're still fighting him. Doesn't matter. I throw my Q. It does not hit. But here we go. I throw my ulti. It misses everybody. Actually, I hit this guy, which is pretty lucky. But Darius wants this Lee Sin. It seems like he ulties. I think he's gonna start ulting the. Oh no, he gets caught by the Lux, which is really good. But still, we're gonna push the turret. I think we're gonna get this turret and the inhibitor down from this. So I'm gonna start throwing my abilities just to get my passive proc. Look how much damage that did to the freaking turret. Watch whenever you see my passive proc. It's stupid. Right here. Watch this. That did so much damage. Yeah, it's really good to remember your passive on the buildings and shit. It does 150 damage. So if my passive does 141 plus 210, it'll do 400 damage to... wait. It'll do 350 damage to a tower, which is pretty good for an auto attack. But, yeah. I think we're going to go take Baron right now, because we're pretty strong. I think we got a turret. We ended up getting it right here. Bingo! Throw my E. Here comes Lee Sin. He's going to start running away. Darius is still chasing. But we're hopefully going to get this guy. Gragas wasted his ulti. Here comes Wukong. He's going to ulti everybody. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to start dying. Here we go. I'm still in the back. I get ulted by Lux, but it's fine. Lux is straight up staying out of range. But it's 4 against 5 right now. Darius with the ulti. Here we go. I'm still in the back right here. Everybody's gonna die. It's kind of slow. Let's fast forward this a little bit. My ulti, it doesn't do too much damage if you miss, but more in the center you are, the more damage it does. But here we go. He ultis. Luck. Caitlyn gets away with her E, which is awesome. He gets caught in my slows. Bingo. He dies. I get another kill. Thresh was too late with his lantern. But yeah, that was a pretty stupid move by Wukong. I think that cost them the game if they weren't already behind, but they're behind by 11k gold. I have 15 kills, which is still more than what my team has. Actually, it's exactly what my team has. So I have exactly half the kills that my team has right now, which is pretty awesome. I'm just going to keep attacking the turret because I'm Ziggs. I have huge damage on those turrets. But now I'm going to start focusing on these minions, on these champions, so that... actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to keep attacking turret. I'm staying out of range, though. I see this Thresh is almost dead. He gets ultied, but it's fine. So I throw my ulti just to get some damage over here. I'm going to start focusing the game, ending the game right now, because it's about to end. But here we go. Everybody ends. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. The runes and masteries will be at the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry that there's no mini-map again, but that'll be the last video that has no mini-map, because I'm pretty sure... since this video is older, that the mini-map got all fucked up. But next video I'll have, should be up soon. It'll probably be a Shyvana. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time. Stay tuned for the runes and masteries, man!